This episode of Late Night with Ed Money is brought to you in part by Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant, located in downtown Amherst. And if you're local to them, dial for carryout at 440-985-FOOD. Or go to their website, which is ziggyspubandrestaurant.com. If it's a sporting event that you want to see, don't forget your sunglasses, because they have so many 4K TVs it'll burn your retinas. So go to Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant in downtown Amherst.
We hope you're enjoying your visit here this evening. Now, on with the show.
I'll make it go away. Oh, my bad. You gotta start that over.
Warning, what you're about to hear is an adult show. You will hear anecdotal stories and humorous situations meant for adults. In essence, kids, don't listen or try this at home. Everything you're about to hear is done by drunk, trained professionals. Now enjoy the show.
Deep within the pit of despair, balls of Christ, dude.
This is Mark from On Target Defense, and you're listening to the hottest talk show on the net, Late Night with Ed Money.
Hi. Why, hello, my friends.
Hi.
Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is latenight.com, where people have real conversations about life. You can reach us on a ton of sites. Just go to the main site. Thank you for doing so. I checked out the metrics. I told CPAP we're up 47%. So thank you. Thank you for doing it. Tell two friends. I got shout outs to people coming in a second. Not the big farm.
America, we don't have metrics here.
That's right.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Did you order a liter of pop for?
To look at
your wiener 1 centimeter.
Oh, God.
Yes, it is.
Thank you for all the things you do. Like, share, subscribe. Tell two friends. You're always listening to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck.
What's up? Huh?
Bruh. Bruh.
Chuck Dick.
Bruh.
No one says it. Byron's not here to say Chuck Dick.
And that's why you Chuck Dick.
There you go. Thank you.
Gary, you're still cool.
You can hear him, but never see him because you're not worthy.
Who's that?
Is the monk?
The monk.
Yeah,
Good evening. How's everybody?
I love that song. It's so good.
Okay, I'm back.
Last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Bueno. He's back. He's back. He was on a little vacation, which we'll talk about in a second. I want to thank audience members again. It makes a world of difference when you like, share, subscribe, and tell two friends, because the metrics on YouTube and things have been really screwy, especially when we load up shows. CPAP has told me about things on Facebook and on Twitter. It's like it doesn't. I'll put it on there, but for some reason it doesn't show, and then we have to redo it again. I don't know what's going on.
A lot of stuff.
A lot of
politics.
Operator error.
No, it's in my might be
A
user
lot of
error.
bullshittery, if you ask
Audience
me.
members, thank you for all the people that are part of the show. Want to thank real quick. We get it out of the way so that it's not bogged down.
We'll
in
make
the
it
show.
quick then.
Thank you at Allstate, Andrew Grizzle. If you check him out, and he's in the North Ridgeville. If you just want an agent, said, hey, I want to compare rates just in case because I think I'm getting screwed. I want to save a little money. You get a hold of him 440-327-8744. He's in North Ridgeville. Young, aggressive, and he will save you money, and it's free. So please get a hold of him over at. You want to say? Go ahead.
Don't forget about Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com.
Yep, I was gonna do that.
440-985-FOOD.
Yep.
Check them out. They got an amazing menu.
Dude,
And they're about to open up their expansion in I want to say about
That
4 or 5 weeks.
It's going to be amazing.
you know what I
Yes,
had
I can't wait to go in there and see it.
Yeah.
When I
it's gonna
just-
be. I saw the bathrooms and they're just absolutely
The
gorgeous.
new ones?
Oh, I can't wait to poop in it.
The
Nice.
marble,
Yes.
the porcelain.
You know I like pooping
just-
in new bathrooms.
Yes, it's a
Oh, yeah.
true. And I went there for audience members out there. If you get a chance to go to Ziggy's, which new people are going, matter of fact, let's check Studio B. Yep, Jeffrey's not here.
He must be at Ziggy's Pub and Restaurant.com.
You know it.
When he went there, because he's from a region outside, that he went and checked out. Ziggy's has a fantastic. Is he farting over there?
Oh, yeah. He's crab dusting.
They have a fantastic smash burger. Dude, have you ever had a smash burger before?
Not one from Ziggy's.
Dude,
I know what a smash burger is, yes.
Right. It is. Have you had their smash burger?
Not at Ziggy's, but I've had one, but not on purpose. Just the way it ended up.
I had their smash burger. Fantastic. So if you go there to Ziggy's, check them out. Just like, I'm going to say real quick, get it out of the way. If you want to grab,
our newest sponsor.
The newest sponsor collaborator is Brown Hill Market Store. Please check them out. If you're on the highway, you're a trucker, you get off, you're in Ohio.
Breaker, butt shaker.
It's a big 10-4.
Look at the look on his face. If you get off on the Baumhart exit, head north at 1605 Northridge Road in Vermilion. It's like the first or so traffic light. They've got beers, they got wines, they got food, they got ribs, they got biscuits and gravy. They've got.
Can I take a 10.99 there?
And gravy. 10.99 is what he said. What did you say?
10-100?
Yeah.
10-200?
So what happens is they are with their new beers and wines. Look at Wayne over here. He's looking desperately for that they have beers, wines, mixed drinks, the moonshine, whatever that thing is called.
Don't they carry Boar's Head lunch meat and stuff?
Not anymore.
Top-notch stuff. Yeah, right now. Those are on hold.
Well, here's our six
It's a price drop.
beers we got to try today.
Beers we're going to be trying
We got
today.
Urban Artifact Jack Pumpkin Ale.
Okay.
We got Brewdog Elvis Juice, which is a grapefruit infused IPA.
Oh,
Another one of those.
yeah.
We got Triple Blake's Hard Cider
Jam-packed berry.
and
Yeah,
American Apple Imperial Hard Cider.
Okay, which one do you
Nice
want to? Do you want to
apple.
try?
Clocking out at
You want to try
8%.
any, Wayne? You want to try one or no?
Which one do you want to try, Wayne?
I'll go with the flow.
Oh, go okay, and then whatever you
You know.
want.
All right, whichever one we start
Not a
with.
big drinker.
And
I
then we'll
know.
save one for. Hey, Monk, did any of those sound good to you?
Give me the what's the grapefruit one?
That's the Brewdog Elvis.
Okay, set it aside. I'll bring it over to his
All right.
Casa del Monk. I'll do it over there.
Put it in that. We got that
gonna-
tube set up like at the bank. You can put it in a tube and shoot it right over.
Tell
We're
me
going to
that-
shoot them.
Dude, tell me that
We're
would
gonna
be
funnel those
hilarious.
bitches.
That we should get a Ed Money Live beer bong or Late Night with Ed Money beer bong.
Yeah.
Now you're thinking merch table.
On the merch table. Right. Wait, did you grab me one?
Which one did you want?
The apple one, if no one else is grabbing it.
Yeah, no one is.
I just want a
Okay,
little
I'll take-
taste.
You want to taste this?
them
Here, okay.
in
I'll,
a cup or something.
Does this sound good? I'll try. I'll put it in a cup.
I
Let's try
don't
the
know.
grapefruit one first, and then.
There you go. I'll get a cup.
I don't know. When I think of apple, I don't get thirsty.
Yeah, the only time I drink apple juice is when I donate blood.
I like apple juice and stuff.
Oh, what the hell are we
Oh,
drinking
here.
out of?
Sake.
Mine says, you want to trade?
His
Mine
is-
says, "Chungwa."
Mine says, "Dear God, when I grow up, I want to be just like you."
Does you want to try? Let me smell it.
Get that dust layer.
It's
out
like
of there.
opening up a sarcophagus.
Right?
Was there like some kind of curse?
Oh, come on. There we go.
I don't know what you want.
Just a little sip of this one first.
Let's not do it over the board, just in case. Just in case.
All right, that's perfect.
There's a dust ring at liquid level. How did that happen? Is that
It's
cinnamon?
like it's a soap scum ring.
It's cinnamon.
Or is it elder skin?
Oh, it smells appley.
It smells appley. We're trying the American Apple Imperial
Okay,
Hard
yeah.
Cider.
And then next will be this one.
Yeah, we'll try the
Oh, that's pretty good.
Actually, it is. I was ragging on it, but it's
It's
pretty
a little
good.
tart at the
Yes.
end. That's
So I
nice.
wanted to thank Brown Helm Store
Oh,
Yes.
that's pretty
for
good.
these.
yes.
I like it's tart at the end.
Yeah.
But at first it's tasted a little
Beery.
antique-y.
No, that's the cup.
Like when you walk into
That's the dust
You
of the
ever
cup.
walk into like a local fruit, like a orchard or something?
Yeah.
That apple sitting around,
Yeah,
that smell.
yeah.
But then it's got that tart finish. It's nice.
Yeah. There you
Okay.
go.
I give it thumbs up.
Also, check out Muscle Vodka if you get
Yes.
a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Pick it up. Amazing stuff.
Yes, audience
Yeah.
members,
All right.
please check out all this stuff again. Like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. One of the things tell me what you think of the. I don't know, and we have Pringles, generic Pringles to try later on if you want to try that out.
Hell yeah.
But I was thinking,
They just called mushy chips. Dried out.
The classic original potato
Oh,
crisps.
what brand is this? Oh,
Clover.
the old Clover Valley.
Cloverfield. Isn't that where the giant monster attacked New York?
I saw. Well, I'll get to that in a second. But I was thinking this. Okay, what connected kind of things is I decided to go to Dollar General. Okay,
That's weird.
Dollar General had they had
He was feeling like a big spender.
they had soda on sale. With the one you're drinking, they had RC on sale.
Okay.
All right.
So I said, okay, I want to go there.
How much is it if it's on sale? Like 50 cents?
No, they had 3, which is price of goddamn 12 packs of soda through the roof. It's like
it's, yeah,
$8
$7, $8, yeah.
for a 12 pack. But they had look at the look on his face opening.
Well, it's 3/4 of a
I
can.
know it's so terrible.
Oh.
Shrinkflation happening here.
Yeah.
So they had
you.
12 packs on sale, 3 for $14, which means they're like $4.50, $4.75, which is great compared to the $8. So that's the reason I went there.
Little salty. 900.
Oh, not bad.
Can you feel your fingers swelling?
125 milligrams. But there's 5 servings. The serving.
Is that Monk? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
But you want to try one, Wayne, or
No,
no?
thanks. I'm good. I just never heard of Clover
You
Valley.
can watch it go like this. You go after you have
I'm
one-
good with this
have
apple.
one chip.
This
Yeah,
is really good.
You want more? Go ahead.
I will.
Okay.
Did you drink out of it?
I did, but there's another one in the
Out
fridge.
of the right out of the can?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, good job.
I'm sorry.
Way to go,
Okay,
A-hole.
I'm good.
Okay, but there's other ones in there you can try. We'll try that one.
Okay.
The Elvis juice. So when I was there, I was at the Dollar General. This would make me think.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
Let's think of something to call a beverage that you don't want to drink. What would it be called? Maybe Elvis juice? That's just so wrong in every way.
That's the next one we're going to be trying.
He died on the toilet. He sweated profusely.
And they bottled
And
it.
he's
They run out
promiscuous.
as they save the toilet water.
What kind of juice of Elvis is that?
Elvis is. You got to make it plural.
There was a bunch of him.
Elvis is.
Yeah.
All the parallel universe Elvises all
Yeah.
died on the toilet at the same time.
I think we know what juice it is.
Ew.
They probably opened up the door and just like, and they say, "Quick, bottle that shit."
Elvis hematoma juice. Little blood, little plasma,
He was
Little
like,
jizz.
little pus.
he was a little leaking. He was leaking a little bit. No, so I was in there.
Anyhow.
I was at the Dollar General, and I went in and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Why? Were there hot chicks in there? Is that why you went in?
Normally at this one, there's a cute register girl.
Just one?
There you go.
She's a Latino girl that I right. Dude, Latino girls are the shit, man. I'm telling
You couldn't handle a Latino
You don't
girl.
think so?
No.
Dude, you couldn't handle your mom.
Oh,
I haven't dated
tries.
her this week.
again.
Yeah, again. Well, she hasn't let him back on.
He couldn't handle no Latino girl.
I date. Listen, when I was younger, when I was in school, there was a girl. I won't say her last name.
Didn't
but-
Bruce Springsteen write a song called Glory Days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. When I was in high school,
Yeah.
Here's the thing: when I was in school, I think I've talked about it to you off the mics. There was a girl I went to school with. When I mean I love this girl, I fucked up, and she was a Latino girl from Lorraine. Her name was Sheila. Loved her, dude. I mean, I loved Sheila, but the life didn't
Wow.
work. I loved Sheila.
Yeah.
Life didn't
She was
go.
nice. I gave her a ride home
That's
one day. Yeah.
And there you have it.
She couldn't build anything, but she was handy. Saying.
I loved, dude. I loved
Yeah.
Sheila,
Yeah.
but she it didn't work. And I had a truck. I got stolen.
Oh.
But I did. But I did. Don't you? I never told you that story. That's another story.
Yeah, we don't need to go there yet. Save it.
But anyways, yeah, save it. I'll write it down.
For as salty as these are, I'm going to get some more.
I know it's chronically addictive.
So Sheila.
So I loved Sheila. I
Anyhow.
loved you, but it didn't work out. And we'll get. I'm going to write that down as a subject
Yeah.
for a few, dude. That was one of her and the one that he gave a ride home.
Yeah.
I loved. He ruined that one. He's
No.
No, I liked her too.
And then when he was done, he kicked her out.
That's right. God damn it! I can't believe you sitting across the mic and said it to me. No, but anyways, so yeah, she was Latino. She was Puerto Rican. Loved her. Loved her.
Oh, she's
so
probably beautiful. She
was-
had dark hair. And,
yeah, dude, she
okay.
was beautiful. I mean, I loved this girl. Anyways, I was in. There's a Latino girl that works at this Dollar General.
Oh.
So I go in and kind of go to this, and it's a little further away. Down off of 113 and stuff, not
Yeah.
too far, but I go there.
Red Haw.
Nankin.
Nankin, Red Haw. Your choice. Left or right. Thanks, Muck. Perfect. I was just trying to picture that fucking sign.
Right. So anyway, I end up going in there, but this is the first time I've ever been to you ever go to a Dollar General and they always have like one employee and they're never at the front register. They're somewhere in the store and they have a little button that says ring for service and you're half tempted to go, I can walk out the door. There's no one here.
That'll get attention.
Will it?
Oh, yeah. I've been
Who
in
knows?
line first. Like, oh, this is going to be easy. And there's people lined up behind me and no one shows up to bring us out. Like, just,
Right.
I should have been out of here by now. But yeah.
Right. So I go into this Dollar General, and for what shook me up was I go in there first. I'm hoping to see the girl. And she's always like, "Hello, how are you?" You know, I kind of.
Oh,
she has
is she handicapped?
I was like,
What accent was
What?
that?
I don't
I'm so
know.
bad at accents.
That was horrible.
Oh.
How'd you doing, man? Was that good?
Oh.
No,
No,
just stop. Just
I'm
talk
terrible
normal.
at it. That was
Just talk.
what's the worst part? That was a British accent.
Was she in the Crips? Yeah.
No, so I'm expecting to see her, but I didn't see her, and I'm like, well, that's really goddamn odd. So I said, well, I'm going to go check to see sodas on sale because I saw the ad.
Yeah.
I go around, dude. There was like 6 employees, which I've never ever seen at a Dollar General. 6 employees there.
They finally all showed up on their shift.
Yeah.
Usually just like 1 or 2 show up.
Nah. So I was like, never have they seen 6 employees. They're there, and they were taking all the stuff out of their coolers. Evidently, they had a power outage.
Well, yeah, the whole state did, Ed.
No, it didn't.
Yeah.
We didn't.
Well, at least
Yeah.
most of them, a
From
lot
the
of
storm?
Yeah,
I was
from-
away, but yeah.
I
I heard.
now you didn't. Your power didn't go out, did it?
it flickered.
Did it?
Yeah, it went out, then came back
Yours
on, then went out,
flickers
then
when a
came
train goes by.
back. Well, it's because trains are like a block away. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that they break down the electrical wires every.
You said they go by, they're sparking.
Yeah.
So what this
Yeah.
made me think, it was a word association, and I thought, man, because there's been times that power will go out, and at the show last week in Studio B was Jeffrey Neutron said that his daughter's friend was spending a night because they had no power, and they were literally 1 block away.
Right.
And I think they just got power yesterday. Yesterday.
I'm trying to think. Sean lives right over there, and he got power. Today is Thursday, so he got power Tuesday.
Wow.
Okay, right.
So he had
a
it
week
out for
like a week without power, and I thought, man, when this cooler's right now, and I thought, man, what if? And this is a stray thought went through my head as I said, I gotta ask Chuck. What if, Chuck, as much as you hate my house, I hate my house, what if there was a natural disaster, like that, like your power went out, and just you had the tree, because you got that big old tree in your backyard, lands on your house, and
I can't stay there?
And yeah, you can.
I'll live in the fucking basement before I stay here.
I have a basement suite.
Yeah. I will be down in my sandstone murder basement.
Are you kidding?
Before I come over here.
Are you kidding me? I thought, man.
Dude, this is like Habitat for Humanity over here. There's There's rodents. There's There's elderly. There's Ed.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just say. Okay,
There's
what do you mean?
mold
There's
and
Ed?
fungus spores.
What if? Okay, say God.
I lost my house completely.
God willing, not
The seats fold down in
You would-
Becky's car.
He'd be like, your room's on the left up there. And you'd go up to the room and it would be one of those like those farm and village homes where you see how the old pioneers used to live. And there's a room you can look in, but there's a little chain.
Like
could
a stall.
Yeah. You could like, was it Hale Farm and Village or whatever? Or the one in Michigan where you just
A little museum action.
rocking chair and
There's
a little
a
tiny
bed mattress made out of
Yeah.
straw.
Look how small the bed is.
There's
Were
a
people
doll
smaller?
made out of
Yeah.
corn husks.
Yeah. Here's your room.
You're sharing it with me.
Yeah. Just poked with a stick.
Wait a minute. I know that
There's like a hot water bottle at the end of the bed. This will keep your feet warm. I had it in my armpit all day.
Little coal burning
Did you say he's poked with a stick?
stick. It's a new mattress. The sticks aren't broken down yet.
It's not mulchy yet.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah.
So it's straw and it's
Sticking up,
sticking.
yeah. Like a new goose down pillow.
Oh God. No, I thought. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that if there was you wouldn't? Is this so bad?
I would sleep in your garage before I slept down here.
No, I'm just saying. What if God had already taken
Yeah.
my mom and it's just me in this big old house?
I'm not in the mood for a midnight rape. Okay, if something happens at my house
I am.
and
Sorry.
I don't want to wake up, I'm like, that's the weirdest straw ever poking me. No!
It's me just kissing you on the ear.
I'm like, what is that? Ed's wearing burlap underwear.
It's like a half-cooked noodle.
But that's not marinara. What is gross!
Chuck, I'm al dente.
So what do you? Yeah. What happened? Let's finish the Dollar General
What
thing.
it was a word.
Or were you done?
Well, the Dollar General was just brought me to the concept of if there was a disaster, the power went out.
Yeah.
You know, Woodchuck, as much as he hates it, if sometimes circumstances put people.
He said no.
No
Next.
means no, Ed.
Next.
No, why is it so bad that you?
We have a generator. We have a generator.
Would you?
Or wait, or the only way
They
I'll
put a blue tarp up over a tree in the backyard.
Oh yeah.
Out there.
and a hammock.
Deluxe.
If a disaster came, would you?
If a disaster came, this place is the first to go. One
Yeah.
little spark and it is up in flames.
Yeah. You better hope and pray.
Yeah,
It'll be
this
the
thing
only
is,
gotta-
place left.
I'm looking around and I'm like,
I
Hope
got,
you got with Grizzle.
I got renters.
yeah, I'm
Wow.
like, no.
Right?
Yeah.
No.
I don't
wanna-
think a lot of it would burn.
Right.
I'm thinking it all would
Does
burn.
petrified
Does-
wood burn?
Yeah, but does asbestos?
Oh. Yeah.
Petrified cabinets.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things
So-
are. It's a hardwood. It'll be a slow hot
So you
burn.
got your pop and left and
Well, yeah, I did, but
Soda?
yeah, I did. Dude. They had
good.
They had that and coffee and everything. But that was the Dollar General wasn't the reason.
It was the lead-in.
It was the lead-in to get me to
Oh.
Chuck because I thought, man, because this guy opened up his house, let his daughter's friend in it. And I've had, dude, when there was one time, Big Dan, when we were kids. Remember Big Dan?
Yeah,
that passed,
Absolutely.
God bless
I
him.
remember the house and everything.
Yeah, God bless him. Dude, we became crazy friends. The way I became crazy friends with Big Dan is we got in, when kids were young, this is where the world, I think, being nostalgic, if I'm going to speak in that form.
Well, you are old enough to.
Well, we are. That here's the thing. It really was different than the world is now because when we were younger, I'll say Big Dan and I we got into a fist fight.
Oh yeah, you got into fist fights with your friends.
Got into a fist fight. That's how we became friends.
But-
We got into a fist fight, and afterwards he was like, "Okay, cool, we're friends now." And then I became friends with Big Dan. But kids don't do that now. Anyways, that's how I became friends with Big Dan. Got into a fist fight.
Yeah.
Dude, it was horrible fist fight. It was like 6th grade. And I was bleeding like a sieve.
Those are
Right.
Yeah, you just
right.
windmilling each other.
yeah, pretty much. That's what I'd revert back to that right now if I had to.
Yeah, but dude, there was one time, using this as an example, that he had a different childhood, whatever. And I said, "Hey, you want to come spend the night?" Like kids do, playing D&D or whatever. And he came over to spend the night, and he didn't leave for a month.
What's
Oh
wrong with-
yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay,
That's-
he understands.
I would do that if I could because of the way things were kind of at my house growing
Right
up,
on.
or whatever, or nobody did. Yeah.
Right. Like you, I'm
Yeah.
sure as an adult now, you would open up if your son had a friend that
Nope.
came. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I can
no?
handle like one night,
What?
2 nights, and then it's like, okay,
Stop
it's
it.
time.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Has your son had friends over?
No.
And spent what?
The other son?
Do you stop him from having friends over?
No, I don't. But
Okay, yeah.
I
Eat him up. Eat him up, dude.
I'm a little short. I don't have
Stop it.
Patience.
but they don't do, if they went outside and disappeared for a while,
Right.
now they're just
Because your
in
son's
there.
10, right? 10?
Yeah.
So I don't
and
know what
the
they
other
do
one's
at 10.
13.
I don't know what they do.
Well, I bet they do. But yeah, I mean, I guess I'm older. I don't have the patience
Really?
really. Yeah.
You figure the opposite. As you got older, you've developed more
mellow
patience.
out.
Yeah.
I do and I don't. I get annoyed
I have
a little bit.
I have zero patience.
Yeah, I don't, and I
zero.
try to just stay, or whatever that
Well,
whole situation.
I don't ever remember you being hot tempered when we were younger.
I'm not hot tempered. I'm just easily annoyed. I don't know.
Especially with
I think what he's trying to say is you're annoying him.
no, is it kids stuff that annoys you? Like when
A
they
little bit, yeah. I mean, it
okay,
just.
yeah.
But no, I mean, I love the kids. I love it. I like the activity in the house.
Yes,
But then sometimes I just like a little. Just want to turn it off,
Decompress.
And yeah, that's all. I mean, I have nothing against kids.
When you-
I like
wait a
when they
minute.
stay. Most of them are great kids.
every time
Unless they bring a knife and cut themselves and stuff.
he's a cutter.
Stuff like that.
You have a friend that's a cutter, dude.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Well, Big Dan was a hoodlum when he was a kid, so
yeah.
it was. But so this was
Every time you
every
kick him.
time
Couldn't even see that one.
That was a good one.
was
Took
perfect.
a chance.
everything. Well, he was a hoodlum when he was a kid, so coming over here was kind of like the like,
Oh, sure, yeah.
he gets to get out. No, it just made me think of Chuck, and I thought, man, if I was ever in a pinch, say the world ended like that, like your tree hit, because we got trees.
I would totally let you sleep on my deck.
I just saw it as a.
Ed, losing my number.
I have
what do you mean,
I have a fire pit table that cranks out some heat. You'll be all right.
I just
There you
thought,
go.
as a friend in my heart, I would.
I built a barn for Ed.
He did this son of a bitch for the audience out there. If you're listening in your car, great to Spotify, iHeart, and Amazon, and any other player FM, you can listen, like, share, subscribe, tell two friends. That he literally in his barn has told me. He said, "I'm setting it up so you can sleep out there." That's what he said. He's not joking.
Probably afraid from you, like driving home and killing a family.
But what the thing is Monk's
He
barn
said
is
it.
actually nicer than Ed's house.
He literally said that. I was like, God damn, because
I believe it.
I thought he was just being cool, but he was. The more I've gone over there, the more he's serious. He goes, if you ever get
Put a hammock in there.
You better at least try it out.
Yeah. You ain't got the 5 large for a Dewey.
Don't be rude.
right, no, I just thought, out of the goodness of my heart, if I ever thought of a situation, I would.
I got a fire pit on my back porch too.
Boom.
Yes, I would open up Casa de Urban.
Casa del Junk Pile.
That's pretty gracious of you.
Yes.
I think it's nice.
So thank you. I just thought about it, and I just thought what you would think of that, and I thought, man, I want to ask him.
You ready? See this? It's on the list. I am crossing it out because I'm not even going to entertain it.
That hurt my heart.
It should.
I'm telling you, that hurt my heart. I'm telling you, I will. I'm going to jump ahead to. We definitely want to do number 2, but we'll go down to two things. One, I want to ask about Wayne.
Number 7. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, we're on number 7. For the audience out there, if you didn't get a chance to listen to the past shows, A1 Wayne got a chance to go on. What cruise line was that?
Princess.
Princess Cruise Lines. You
They
went to.
own Alaska, basically. And that's what I've been told.
I don't know what you mean, but they own.
They're like the cruise line to go with in that region. Yeah.
Yeah. So the Alaskan cruise, was it a packed? Because Alaska, how many people go to Alaska?
It was
Ahoy, Wayne!
pretty full, yeah.
Was
I mean,
it?
it was, it was amazing, yeah.
No.
It was like 3,500 guests.
out of
and
here.
1,500 for
1,700. That was us pulling in.
Did they let you drive the boat?
Fourth.
Like, you know who I am?
Yeah. It was amazing.
Wayno, motherfucker.
So now, I ask, did you, because you, you were going to Alaska. I'm speaking out of school because I don't know. Did you have to hold?
That was like a last minute. I kept checking. These days, you can check
The
up to
weather?
minute the weather for 10 days or whatever, and it's pretty accurate. And it looked like it was going to be amazing.
Yeah, but it's Alaska.
I know. That's
Cold.
Right. I mean, I'm sick. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's Alaska.
It's Alaska. So I had like 2 pair of jeans. Didn't wear
dark.
about like a hoodie. I didn't bring it because of the weather. It didn't look like it was getting cool at all. So I really didn't pack for anything warm at all or cold at all.
Were you wrong?
Right. That's what I'm saying. What?
No,
What was the
absolutely.
temperature?
It was like 80.
Stop it.
It was
In
warmer
Alaska.
there than here. It was
Stop.
absolute. The captain retired after this trip. Was his last trip after 20 some years running this run to
Yeah.
Alaska, and he said that in his every trip he's ever made in his entire career, this was the best weather he's ever had
Stop it. You're kidding me.
in like 25 years.
Alaska.
That's awesome.
Absolutely perfect. It was anywhere from 74 to 82.
That is insane.
Perfect low humidity, and at night like 65 to 68.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That is.
The biggest wave on the ocean or anything for the whole trip was 1 foot, maybe.
Nothing. So it was still
nothing.
still
3 mile per hour wind,
Beautiful.
unheard of.
you-
Absolutely
So
freaking
did you
perfect.
spend a lot of time on your deck?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
absolutely.
awesome.
Yeah.
Did you see the northern aurora borealis? You
No.
saw the really?
No.
No northern lights you can
See a
No.
polar bear?
I have a kind of a funny story about that. We're on a side trip
Yeah.
in an excursion,
Excursion,
and
sure.
it was the famous train
Yeah.
that goes
yeah.
through the pass and where all the settlers came in, these little trails where
Yeah.
it's funny, there's a trail like a foot wide going down the side of the mountain when there was nothing, and I'm viewing it from a train nice and it was still on the edge. It was a real, I don't know what scale the tracks were, but they were
HO.
only
It was probably HO.
Yeah, they're HO. And it was,
one
no,
from
it was
Cedar
HO.
Point.
It's called HO. Nothing to do with a model train. But it was, I believe my dad said it was, but anyhow, it was very narrow. The tracks were only like 24 inches apart, so it was narrow. But anyhow, there's this path you could see. It was still there, and this one spot we got close to, and they explained, as the tour guide and stuff were on the train, and they said that it was such a busy line coming in that if you fell down or got out of line, sometimes it would take 6 hours to a day before someone would let you back in the line. We're talking about going down the side of a mountain for 6 miles, people lined up,
And if you
asshole to
fell, you'd be
and if you
6
fell
days.
down, people wouldn't, because you're not in that line just going to the other town. You're survival. You're not letting, you have a family, you have everything, you got to keep going. And if any little hesitation or stop, you might get out of the line.
You're done.
They said up to sometimes a day before a person would let you back, like from here to here to get in. Like, nope.
Oh, see, I would have been
Fucking assholes there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyhow, yeah. So that was, so we were looking, and they said, if you look in the hills, which the biggest thing for me was the scale. It looked like, okay, it's right there. It's really like 3 miles away, and these little green dots are 30-foot cypress tree, trees.
Cypress Hill?
The
Insane in
perspective
memory.
is really hard to figure.
Yeah.
And I had this great camera with a zoom, 100 times zoom, and I'm zooming. They're like, look at the 2 white dots, look for animals. And I looked, and no shit, I zoomed in, and you can even post a picture.
Yeti.
I yell, polar bear, polar bears, and a cub. Because I'm telling you, I'll show you the picture as you guys
Chupacabra.
talk.
Yes, send
Was it
send
actually polar bears and a cub?
No,
Send it to me.
it was not.
Send
What
it to
was
me, and
it?
I'll.
But I'm telling you, look at
I'll
this.
post.
It's a garbage bag full of junk.
That is a polar bear.
Look, this one. Those look like, that's a polar bear and a cub.
Yeah,
What is it? Goats?
They're mountain goats.
you're kidding me.
But
That's how big
tell
they
me,
are.
Nah, I don't believe it.
that's like 3 miles away. And I'm like, I yell polar bear. And they're like, what? So, of course, it became the whole train. Anytime anything was spotted, someone would yell, polar bear. And I was like, okay, yeah, you're funny. Well, I'll send you a
Oh,
picture.
that would have to
Look,
suck.
Polar bear. I freaked out.
Yeah.
Of course.
They're going to talk about you for like years.
Yeah. They're going to be like, we had this
Oh, yeah.
dumbass.
Yeah, there'd be polar bear.
Oh my
we
God!
Be
saw-
the new thing. Hey, polar bear!
Saw a pod of orca
Oh,
killer
yeah,
whale.
nice, yeah.
Like 8 of them.
Did you throw a sandwich at him?
Of course.
Yeah.
Some jerky.
You threw jerky.
Yeah, no.
He
They
tried to
were
throw
pretty
gumballs
far.
in his blowhole.
We saw humpback whales, like right there by a glacier. There's
Oh,
fresh
wow.
freshwater,
Nice.
saltwater mixture. And what else? Saw seal, a bunch of seals, and well, yeah, we saw eagles.
How was the cruise itself? That's what I want to.
It was freaking great. It was
Really?
amazing. My first cruise, it was amazing. Our room was.
So no bad weather, no nothing. Beautiful.
Did you use a casino?
Oh yeah, I have a free trip coming anytime I want to the balcony and $600 free play. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. So.
You must have lost about 10 grand, right?
We have a
That's how you
humpback
usually
whale,
get
and over
that.
here we have Bueno Bueno, the
Yeah.
casino whale.
I was only there like 3 times. The short, not very long.
You're
I,
kidding, yeah.
I didn't fool around. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God. Good
But
for you.
no, it was really amazing. I mean, you walk in and I was like, shit, it was like 8 hours. We were on 9,
Right
and
on.
we were right in the near the back, like 4 cabins from the back
oh, right
of the
on.
ship.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
Perfect.
perfect,
Right
just
near the tailpipe?
perfect, everything.
Yeah.
Well, it's up top.
Did you enjoy the food?
Yeah, you had to, but I did learn quick. You get this plate of food, and it's prime rib. It's everything, and you fill your plate up, and the prime rib's not quite what you thought, a little gamey or whatever. So
Is it seal
you,
meat or
you
something?
waste so much the first few times because you're like, okay, I don't need to. Let me taste a little everything, find out what
Yeah.
you like, and then go back. Because it's going to the thing in my head. I hate the waste of it.
Yes.
Yeah.
People
Yeah.
were getting plates mounted, like someone stealing. There were
Right,
10 pieces of watermelon.
Like it's their first time.
Oh, yeah, it's like,
eating
what
in a-
are you
in a
doing?
week.
Well, it's just that whole hillbilly cruise
Yeah,
mentality.
it was the buffet was like a gymnasium. I mean, it was
Yeah, they're
absolutely huge.
Really?
They're
Oh,
giant.
anything you want. Yeah, it was just amazing. A lot of good food, but you had to kind of pick and choose what you liked.
Yeah. What about the restaurants or the dining room?
Especially restaurants were definitely a little better. I had a bunch of lobster tails, cold water.
Did you go to the main dining room?
Well, the main dining is at the buffet.
No. There's a main
Now,
dining.
that's like a sit down.
Sit down and you get a menu and
You got like 14 pieces of silverware.
Restaurants like that.
These-
We did a premium one. One was free from the casino.
You're kidding.
This-
Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
No, they have
There's
dress.
like an upcharge, even if you
Yeah.
pay an upcharge,
It's
it's
like-
$10,
yeah, it's
19
nothing.
bucks for
It's-
it.
yeah,
squat.
$10 for an extra lobster tail.
Oh God. Yeah.
I mean, it was good. The service was absolutely amazing. It was weird not tipping.
yeah.
I didn't tip once for anything.
Well, he said
18%
it-
put in on
he-
everything. so.
Right? Yeah. Chuck has said that many times. That's already
The
included.
gratuities are
It
included.
is, but we still
included
left
in
like
it.
50
Yeah.
bucks at the end just
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the guy with the room.
Yeah.
They were amazing. Every time you left the room, you came back, bed was
It was
made.
right. It was
boom,
like it was spotless.
instant.
Did you
Yeah.
play with them? Put it in pesos or something?
No,
right now.
no, I didn't bring pesos.
You
Oh, you should have.
I probably should.
Did you go to any of the nightclubs or discos?
Well, there was this stuff everywhere. I mean, I don't know that there were nightclubs on it.
There are.
Maybe there were.
Yeah.
Wayne's like they don't.
I
have
didn't
a
even know there
casino
was
in
like
the
a
disco.
back big movie, like a big movie screen on top deck with
Yeah,
hot
they-
tubs and pool and this
they bring
big
you-
private aft.
Well, the thing is
view.
with the
I didn't
movie
even know it was
theater,
there till the last day.
the movie theater is they show the movies at night,
Right.
And they have like the deck chairs out, and they got blankets, and they bring you popcorn and hot cookies.
Oh yeah, we didn't do that.
Yeah, you bet my fat ass did.
But you know what? We were, the sea days were in like the last 2 days. We were just traveling. So you wake up, you go eat, you come back,
What do you mean
nap,
traveling? You were doing the
play
excursions.
like
That
a
was like-
game on your phone
Yeah.
or watch a movie, fall asleep.
No, sea days, you're on the ship.
Go
it's
eat.
just,
Go
it's
eat
just
again.
cruising. That's all you're doing is cruising.
6
it's
or 8.
easy to do.
You don't do anything.
Oh,
I mean,
you're just
Party, just party.
Well, the 2 days at the end, you're pretty. She's like, well, Samantha was like, is it lame if we just don't do anything? I was like,
because you're exhausted, right?
I'm
You just-
all in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna put
Yeah.
my best effort to do nothing.
Did you succeed?
I slept and ate a lot at
Did
the
you-
end.
Did
Yeah.
you order the room service?
Just once. I didn't really. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah. I mean, we walked down the buffet and it was just this endless everything.
And it's insane how big
yeah,
it is.
the little pizza place. They make the hand toss.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
it was It was $10 a pizza, but it was big pizza. Anything you want on it, and it was like
As many as you want.
very good. Really, yeah. It was.
I would have just said nothing but lobster. Just put lobster.
Well, you would have paid every time you got one.
I
Then.
don't know.
Lobster wasn't free.
I'm okay with it. I got Rangus's credit card number. It's just,
Yeah, I don't know how good that would work. But anyhow, it was.
yeah.
It was. I'm glad I got that plug. That had like 4 outlets,
Yeah.
two USBs and 2 Cs.
Oh yeah, you take that for sure.
We didn't get the service for the phone or phone for. We didn't pay for Wi-Fi. It was $27 a person for one device
Yeah,
each.
that's
Only Rangus pays for that.
And then if you want to add drinks, which is 15 drinks each a day, I drank 8 drinks the
whole
entire
time.
cruise.
Yeah, I told you, I'm like, don't get the drink.
We
package
went
way.
ashore and got a 6. You're allowed to bring a 6-pack each.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of bottles of vodka. The bottles of vodka came back, little 2-shot ones. And then we left like 8 beers in the fridge. We just didn't. It's not that we didn't want to or anything. It was just like
You're so full and you're so tired.
full,
Yeah.
yeah, we drank a few. I was in the casino. They gave me a tag where I drank free in the casino.
good for you.
Well, instead of
Good
paying
for you.
$15 to $25 a drink,
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
but we still bought drinks.
Yeah,
here
but
and
that's-
there, 'cause
that's for, like,
we
big
saw
exotic
a ton
drinks.
of comedy shows.
Oh, yeah.
Great comedian. We saw one guy at 8:30 and his 10:30 show. It was, and I have his name. It was, matter of fact, what's his name? Carlos Ortiz or something like that.
Does he know Tony?
Maybe Orsino.
Oh yeah, my bad.
No, but yeah, I mean, we saw some great shows. I mean, and there was more of like an opera, but the voices were amazing. You have to,
And the thing is, the people there in the shows, those are the same people that are waiting
Yeah.
on you in the dining room.
They do have, yeah.
Stop.
They
Wait.
work like 16-hour days.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
You meet a lot of, they work
Oh yeah.
every day for like 6 months.
Yeah, every
I
day
get that.
for 16 hours a day.
Yeah.
I get that.
So-
No,
Well, they get off.
The show, the juggling act, isn't their only job. They're working in like a restaurant or in hospitality or in driving the ship. I don't know.
So in other words, the guy's sitting there doing this. He goes, "Oh, by the way, you're room 4103. Okay, no problem.
No.
I'll change the sheets in a minute."
No. I mean, they do it's designated. They don't leave the juggling to go.
Definitely professional.
Right.
They
Yeah.
take it seriously,
Right.
and
Yeah.
the hospitality is a very serious thing. At first, you're like, okay, when are they going to quit saying hi and thank
No, everybody
don't.
does. They acknowledge you.
Very, very polite.
Good. That's good. I'm glad to hear that you had a great time.
It was, and the
Fantastic.
views, the glacier. We saw an upshoot.
What's an
which
upshoot?
is on a glacier. If you're up by it, sometimes you'll see one fall and
Oh,
the
and it
thunder.
rotates- it rotates
An
and-
upshoot because
yep.
the glaciers they stick up like 200-300
Sure.
feet above
Sure.
the surface. They go 600 feet below the
Yeah.
surface of
Doesn't
the water.
it rotate
600
and then that's what pops
No.
up? Is that what it is? No.
No, a piece breaks it. Well, it flows like a river.
Yeah.
It just goes slow and it breaks off, it melts, it thaws, and so the ice you see, you think, oh, it's hundreds, thousand. It's like 10,000 years or 1,000 years. It moves.
Yeah.
It's freezing. But anyhow, an upshoot is when it breaks free from the bottom and shoots up out of the surface of the water, comes up. You've probably seen them on TV.
Yeah.
I just had this feeling. We were on this tour, the boat, and I was like, I should move over here. I just feel like, and I started filming, and this thing bigger than a house came up out of the water. It was just nice slow motion, like thunder noise. It was really amazing. It was
you get it on
rare.
film?
We saw everything we did. They're like, today's a rare day.
Right.
Today's because of the weather.
Yeah.
The greatest thing we did, and this holds true for like a Lake Tahoe trip I did, the e-bike mountain tours, like mountain bike.
Oh, you were able to-
e-bikes.
you did get one?
We did get in, and it was only 6 of us. 3 were guides, and or 1, 2, 3. There's like 8 of us. The 3 were guides. We went on this. There was this 3.6 mile long. They used to do logging. And it's a redwood. It's probably 48-inch diameter redwood.
That's huge.
Tree pipeline, and it was 80 years old. But I didn't realize this. It's made of redwoods, and it's not indigenous to that area, so it doesn't succumb to the bacteria and everything in that region.
Okay.
So it doesn't
it's
mold.
So it'll last
resistant.
forever.
Well, it had some moss
Technically.
on it, but
Is it
and
like
I think it had a
petrified?
lining too. But they still use it for water. But they would put whole trees in this thing, 3.6 miles down to the river, the
So it's
waterway.
like petrified, like a petrified tube, kind of, or
Well, it's old wood, but it's not petrified.
it's not petrified.
That would
Yeah,
be stone.
Well, he said it doesn't it doesn't get mold,
it
bacteria.
just
nothing.
stays pretty resilient. I mean, redwoods alone are
Right, like
are,
like a cedar or something
just,
like that. Yeah.
It's probably illegal now to even cut a
Yeah.
tree, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was
Probably
I
brought
have-
in those Japanese
I have pictures
lanternflies.
I could show you, but we did these big balloon tire mountain bikes down by these lakes. And,
Did you have to pedal at all? Because I would not have.
Well, no, it's pedalless. So when you start pedaling, you can start pedaling. If you have it on 1 or 2, if you have it on 1, it starts assisting for like 10 feet. You put it on 10, 20, 30 feet, and it's like you go, like really go. And if you have it on like, you start pedaling, it'll push you for 100 feet, and you'll go. So you got to be careful. The first thing we did, there's this older woman and a couple. She was in front of me,
God.
and her name was Corrine or Colleen or Connie. Connie hits the thing. She must have hit it on high. She hit it, and she goes, vroom, takes off. She goes to the left, off the road, to the right, off the road, left, off the road, and then vroom, into the ditch, flew over the handlebars and laying in the. I was like, oh. She's like 68 years old.
God.
I ran. I was like, Yorkie. She's like, I don't normally do that. I was like, well,
Obviously.
normally would do anything near this at home.
Yeah.
But are you okay? She's like, I'm good. And she was like a trooper. The rest, I think she was pushing herself a little too much.
Saw a bone stick
She was
out.
trying to like prove to everybody that she could handle it. Watch out, y'all! But yeah, they weren't like, oh, are you okay? They let me pick her up and they're like, all right, you ready? Like, I would have been like, okay,
Yeah.
because I was even a little like, okay,
Get a
let's get
chopper
used
in
to
there.
these.
Yeah.
But it was just an amazing tour. If you ever go anywhere, do the e-bikes. It'll be the greatest thing you do. You're outside. It's perfect.
Did you have any
weather.
grizzly bears chase you?
Just 10.
Yes.
No, no grizzly bears. There's more black bear, and I think mostly black bear.
Was be
Some
black
brown
with
bear.
her.
Yeah, there's so many things I could speak of on it, but it was
An amazing time.
It was after a while
would you do
people got
another
annoying
cruise?
and rude a little bit. Like you're at the buffet and there's a pile of bacon this high, and there's like 5 of them. You can go different places, but oh no, you're waiting in line and somebody just comes over your shoulder. Like, dude, really?
Yeah,
like
really?
I wish
Oh,
the food
yeah,
was
you got hillbilly heaven in the food lines.
was yeah,
Right.
but there
Is
was
that what it is?
there were
hillbilly people.
there was
or no?
all John. You know, there was all from low to high to you wonder who you know. It was people watching heaven.
See, here's the thing.
Oh,
Were you,
yeah, it is.
were you
It was
dressed
amazing.
nice? Like, say you went to dinner, you were in maybe a polo shirt, whatever, and there's dudes.
No, that would be you, Ed.
And-
I didn't dress up. I didn't.
White shoes.
You didn't do
Yeah.
the formal nights?
No, I didn't
Good.
know what to expect. I didn't.
Yeah, I don't.
And I didn't feel out of place. Anything.
I don't do the formal nights anymore. That was 7 cruise.
Yeah, they rope you into that in the beginning when you're a newbie.
yeah, but you don't want to go.
A lot of
Are we
old
gonna do this
people-
one
a lot
next?
of the
yeah,
old people.
yeah, that's the Brewdog Elvis juice.
Yeah,
so we're
don't
gonna try
worry,
that.
Monk. There's another one in the fridge for you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh, thanks. Some Elvis
I'll bring him
juice,
in the
baby.
I'm bringing it over to his,
Yeah,
his place
the-
this week.
Thank you very much.
the different cities we stopped in. Juneau, I walked out to the Union Hall. I just Googled it, IBEW Union Hall, and we walked like a mile and a half, and they gave me their shirt, welcomed me in.
you're
'cause
kidding.
they-
Good for
they're
you.
like,
IBEW Parka.
It was really cool. I mean,
Good
it
for
was
you. Good for you. That sounds amazing.
pretty
dude.
amazing.
That
Let me
sounds-
have some Elvis sweat.
God, look at its foam. It's all mine is all foam. It's probably like this much beer.
Yeah.
It's all foam.
It's all antibiotics.
Is that enough? I don't know how much you want.
That's fine.
Dude, that is very.
So
you
there's a
can
lot
have it.
more in the
It's very-
pictures I
you
could
can
show
have
you,
it.
but yeah, there were
very
we did
IPA.
we did that, the glacier tour and the train.
Yeah,
It was
good for
pretty
you, man.
amazing. Where
God
people
bless you. Yeah,
where
it's IPA.
But now I feel like I could never go back because it'll never.
Never
Actually,
be the
You
same.
peaked on that
Yeah,
one?
I wanted it to be colder, cool.
That's what I
It
mean.
was
It's-
hot.
it's
I was
Alaska.
sweating in
Right, it's
Alaska, and I had the greatest halibut baskets,
Really, yeah.
fingers, and
Yeah.
just amazing. Yeah,
So
that
you're-
was off the
Dear
ship.
God.
I had a smoked salmon chowder. Oh, that was amazing. That good, huh?
Elvis juice.
Is that like an IPA?
Yeah. It's a grapefruit, but I think no grapefruit.
Oh, I taste it.
It's got a tang.
I think
Yeah.
you said sweat wrong.
It reminds me of that Raja.
It's horrible. There was one time.
Fruit IPA.
Just like his music.
Sweaty.
Horrible.
He and I had a beer one time. Tasted like
Don't mess with the king.
Solid bile, dude. It was just solid bile.
So would you
True beer. What?
Would you go
Cheap Trick is better.
Absolutely.
go to the Caribbean though? The ABC Islands.
Oh, dude.
something.
Ew, yeah.
I think
I'm telling you.
with this free cruise, I think we would do the California coast.
Oh, right. It
Redwoods.
Goes, yeah, it goes
and
from
Redwoods. I'm just
Seattle
in
all
on
the
it.
way down to like almost Mexico. I think.
Okay, I
It
don't
goes
know.
in- I
If
think
you,
it
if
goes
you
in-
didn't drive California, you're going to miss it all, though, man.
Right.
That's where the
That
shit's at
also-
in California.
Family in Oregon on the ocean.
Do you?
Well, my cousins own a thoroughbred breeding ranch. Yeah, and
Wait.
they said I could run a thoroughbred horse on the beach right on the ocean for miles.
Do they have an e-bike? Because I think that'd be better for you.
It's an e-horse.
It's an e-horse.
It's an e-horse. E-horse. Yeah. You plug it in. I don't know
say,
where.
You look and there's like a power cord sticking out of his butthole.
Yeah.
He's got a boogie whip antenna, that little
It's a
sparky
U.S.
thing.
butt
Yeah, right.
plug. Plug.
Good for you. That's
So
really
it
cool.
was,
That's
yeah.
really cool.
So we got to plan another one.
Won't even deny that I'm envious. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So
good for you.
the Olympics just ended.
I was just about to
Oh,
tell him.
no. Yeah.
He
You
and
know
I,
where I'm going
I know
directly
exactly.
to, and I think
Yeah.
everybody else does.
he and I were talking about it. Did you watch any
No,
of it? See,
no,
watched-
I didn't.
Okay,
I don't
didn't-
even know if men's basketball
Eat
won
'em up,
gold.
eat 'em up.
Did
No,
they?
I don't
Every
know about
time I
that.
reach for every
Did they win gold, men's
I don't know.
basketball?
I don't know about that.
There's only one thing I saw from the Olympics.
What are we, idiots?
No,
Well, yes, we are.
Monk, did we win the gold in the Olympics in
Who
basketball?
knows?
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
I got
where
nothing
you're
when it
going
comes
with
to
it.
the Olympics.
You go ahead. Go at it.
For the audience out there, Monk or not Monk, CPAP and I were talking the whole time. I didn't want to watch it because I didn't want to deal with all the wokey woke kind of.
You watched
it.
every.
No, I watched it. No,
I know what you watched.
Totally. I did watch
Yeah, of course you did. I love that.
You watched beach volleyball, didn't you?
I
Oh.
love the goddamn.
I like the
beach volleyball.
gymnastics.
Yes.
All the gymnastics.
I love gymnastics.
He was all over that, and that synchronized swimming shit.
Not the swimming, but goddamn right, he's right.
You were zooming in on it. I know you were.
Clip in. I was just saving and using.
Competitive dance.
Whatever. First of all, he and I were talking. I cannot believe someone's got to explain to me how breakdancing became an Olympic event.
Why
guess-
wouldn't it be?
Well, my guess
Look
is
at
somebody
the look
lost
on
a
his
bet.
face. Right. It's so
Yeah.
you and I were talking, and they had
Well, they
here's-
train and not train for years.
Okay, right. here's the thing. Exactly. He and I said this too.
Oh,
Everybody was like 58 years old.
I don't know why they didn't have Turbo and Ozone on there.
yeah.
Because here's the thing. Olympics, in my understanding, someone please, for the audience out there, like, share, subscribe, comment below, let us know if we're wrong. I thought the Olympics was whatever country, Spain, England, whatever. This is the creme de la creme.
They're elite athletes.
They have
It's supposed to be.
they have trials.
I'm pretty sure we would have just won.
Yeah, you'd be surprised. So many different.
Right.
They have like intermediate phone dialing. I mean, we took bronze.
Competitive basket weaving.
Locker rental. I didn't know these things were in the Olympics.
Well, this is the thing. You think that these are like pole vaulting? This is the
Yeah.
creme de la creme, and
Right.
they
Premium.
they do events to get to that point to their end. We saw he and I were talking. Look at the look on his face of drinking that. Look at this, really.
Sorry, Brewdog, it's not for me.
Yeah, this is just a little
Little, yeah.
makes you do that.
But
Yeah.
A little musky.
let's get to it. Yeah.
They had, for the audience out there, if you didn't get a chance, check it out.
Oh, everyone
look up,
saw it.
You never know. There's always people that live in closets. That they had a breakdancing Australian woman. And to think this, he and I were talking,
Crikey.
this was
Their best.
Their best. Yeah.
I want to see who came in second.
Yeah.
Because this train wreck, and she might be a very nice person, or she might have lied on her resume. One of the two.
I think it was a combination.
What?
I heard an interview where they were like defranchising their country from her.
Stop it.
Yeah,
Stop it.
saying that she had a fake accent.
Oh,
that
wait,
she
wait,
really
wait,
wasn't.
wait a
That she
minute.
just like. I mean, did they just
You
pull
mean
her
she
out
really
of the crowd?
didn't
Stop.
Like,
barbecue
anyone can-
shrimp on the
you.
Barbie and
Shrimp on the barbie. Yeah. Oh, you're in. But she
Wait,
was
she was-
36 years old.
She wasn't
Are
a
you
real
serious?
Australian person?
I heard an interview. I didn't get the beginning and end of it, but I heard like the in the middle of it, and it was
Right,
like
right.
a
she was
disclaiming.
from Queens.
Calling, and she had the woman saying that it's not a real, like, I can't do it. But
Yeah,
she was
right.
like heavy draw, like
Right.
whatever
She had
that
a
you call it.
southern draw, southern
Australian.
So you're saying that breakdancing Australian girl was fake?
She might have been a faux Australian.
They might have done a ringer. They had that was their ringer.
They brought her in. But yeah, that was
Do you
Go
realize?
ahead, describe. Yeah,
It wasn't even breakdancing.
it wasn't.
She was
No.
doing toe touches on her side.
And
Yeah.
here's the other thing.
And she did a kangaroo move.
Yes, and I'm going to post for
It
the
was,
audience
yeah,
right
and they were
here.
calling the moves out. Oh,
Yes.
she did not the old sprinkler. You know, like,
And she
what?
did
And it was
the
terrible.
Right.
cobra.
Cobra, she did a kangaroo. And for the audience right here, if you're listening on Spotify, go to the videos. Right in here, I'm going to put an image you sent me of the meme.
It was-
of the one that they did when she did these maneuvers.
It was so terrible.
It was insane. She laid on the ground and did like a jackknife
yeah.
thing in,
What- yeah.
in both directions. Do
On
you
a dirty piece
realize?
of cardboard?
There was no cardboard.
Oh, then that's not breakdancing.
And
You know, the thing is, her outfit looked like she just got off of work at Subway.
yes.
It was.
Like, what the fuck is going on here?
We'll connect this
Did
to
she
number
medal?
3. No.
She did. She got
0 points.
0.0.
0 points. They
What?
didn't
Bro,
even any
even
points.
that.
Yeah, that's a part that and again, he and I were talking. She was the it of their country
See, that's
to
where.
make it
Let's
there.
be real. I think there was some substance
Payola?
to the
Payolas?
to
The
what I was
ringer idea?
hearing that somehow there was a loophole and she just got kind of like got herself in there and did whatever.
Right.
Because,
I mean-
dude, whatever is what she did.
Here's the thing.
There's no way in hell she in her mind thought that she was competing.
She has a degree in dance.
Not breakdancing, apparently.
She has a
don't know what-
degree in
that
dance.
must be her minor.
Yeah.
You could have literally,
Her minor. She has an associate's.
you could have went up there and
Yeah.
tased her, and she
Yeah.
would have danced better
Yeah.
than what she did.
Now,
Yeah.
that would be fucking funny.
Yeah. She's got a associate's.
She'd pee herself and dance.
I was gonna say the local community college.
Yeah.
Well, it's this or archery.
Yeah.
I looked at that and I went, you gotta be kidding. And they showed the dance off she had. I saw this on Twitter.
Yeah.
The dance off that the girl that lost to her looked like Ozone. Looked like Ozone or what was the other one? Ozone.
Turbo Ozone is special.
Did they
Okay.
say where she hailed from? Like Madagascar Community College? Or... See, she's not from Australia. It's not the same country.
She was,
She's Aborigine.
yeah, she just
It
got
was-
done making a Italian footlong.
that was
They're like, you're on.
that was. I was sitting on the bed in the cruise. I was like, they were like, check this out. I was
Yes.
like, what even is
What
that?
is it?
What is it? What is she doing?
She was doing this like thing and rope. I don't know what the hell
She
was
wasn't
doing.
even doing
Whatever
good
it was,
enough.
it was horrible.
She
Yeah.
didn't even
And-
do well enough to be bad.
And I
Right.
can't dance. So
Right.
for me to critique it like that,
Yeah.
you know
Here's
it was
the thing.
bad.
Can you imagine the people in what is it called, Olympic Village? That's
Oh.
where they all sit.
Well, they were still all huddled around Mr. Big Wiener.
Maybe she just needed to like warm up.
Well, you
Yeah, I would at least went out
Stretch.
there and said I faked a hammy. Ah!
Anything. It was.
What do you think? Do you
I was
understand?
just like, are you? What is happening?
Do you
here?
understand his reference to Mr. Wiener? Is the guy that lost the pole vault because of his dong was too
Oh, he
big?
got hung up on his junk.
His junk is so big.
I don't know if it was big, but it was.
It was big. You could see it.
Oh, really?
Oh, there's
Yes.
no.
Yeah. Well, you know what? He
What,
won.
he might
He's a
have,
winner.
He lost the medal, but he won every chick at the Olympic
Oh,
Village.
yeah.
He should have jumped about 8 inches higher.
It actually gripped the pole as he was going past and it brought it down with him as a
It
memento.
was turned into a high bar routine with
Let me
his
see if
crotch
I-
holding it.
Let me see if I
Yeah.
can find a picture for you.
He did the pommel horse with no hands.
He looked like a jacket in the closet, just hanging.
He's doing the pommel horse. Wow. That's awesome. Yeah.
That was a good. That's the promo clip right there's a promo clip. Oh God! Written before you find, I'm gonna for the audience out there. Pat, in the past shows, a couple shows ago, CPAP was talking. He brought this to me, which will connect to number 3 too.
What's that, deodorant?
I wish.
What does that mean? No,
That was that
no. He said, "Have you ever tried this?" He was telling. He did not want it. It's called charcoal toothpaste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. I've never heard of that ever. And he,
I have. I've heard of charcoal being. Crest even has like a certain toothpaste. It's black,
yeah, well, I don't.
and it's some of the big brands like Crest and Colgate. They have a charcoal.
Really? I didn't know
it's,
that. Yeah.
Well, it's for cleaning. Charcoal's used in fish filters
Right,
and
right.
in air,
Right.
water.
Right,
Any
right.
filter you ever have has charcoal in it. Mostly.
I've been using the whitening and it doesn't work. Just
Let me see. Oh yeah,
No shit.
yeah. I think you grabbed the yellowing,
Yeah. The mother of pearling.
and that's working.
look at the look on your face. It says it all. Look at it for the editor. Look at these idiots' faces. God damn it! No,
It looks like corn on the cob.
He's like,
Candy corn.
I accidentally grabbed the Tartar Plus. Now I have one tooth on top and one tooth on the bottom.
Blackberry.
There's
He said to be careful.
bonded.
They together.
Yeah, it's
I
one
can't-
piece.
I got locked jaw. That's permanent locked jaw. He said, "Be careful opening it because
Oh.
It's like a
It's a liquid? Like,
no." He said,
no,
it's
it's powder.
like charcoal
oh my
powder."
God, you could look like Gene Simmons if you rubbed that all over your face. Oh, wow. Timestamp.
Look
No
at
shit.
Look at this.
Good one, though.
Look at that.
Oh, you're going to have to mark that one
Be
down.
careful. Let me write that down.
Oh,
Are you
it's no
chicken
paste.
shit?
It is powder.
I told you, you dip your toothbrush in it.
It's like grinding dust.
I would sprinkle it on my toothpaste, but it gets everywhere. Everywhere.
When you rinsed it, stuff like dark lines,
Dude,
your gum line and everything.
everywhere.
He said,
I used it twice and was like,
Yeah.
fuck this shit.
Well, you know, you could use that if you're done using it for that. You could put it in your Xerox machine. What's that stuff called? The
toner.
toner.
Yeah.
Looks like a thing of toner.
How do you use this, Chuck? Do you do you use it as like,
Wait, why did you?
Give it a try. Why don't you go do it right now?
Yeah. Oh my
And come
God.
back.
Yes.
Go do it. and
Pause
come
the
back.
show.
Yeah.
Go brush with it and
Yeah,
come
do it.
back and smile.
I'll take a leak anyhow. So yeah.
Okay,
we'll
yeah,
come
we're
back.
gonna pause and be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna
that's
we have to pause and I'm gonna go
This is
get my toothbrush.
amazing.
We'll do
This
it
is
right
gonna
here.
be the best day ever.
Black powder tooth.
So we're back, and Ed has the charcoal toothpaste on his teeth, and you can hear him brushing, but if you could only see him brushing, see, they're whiter already. Dude, you
Oh
look
my
like
gosh. Yeah.
you look like a zombie.
Yeah.
Goth kid who wasn't quite sure how to do the lipstick.
Look at that! It's everywhere.
I told you it was going to get everywhere. You didn't listen to me.
Yeah,
But it looks great.
Start brushing a little bit.
Look at it, though.
So it's
Ladies, everybody listening, if you could see this train wreck. But you know what? It's working. Look how much whiter they are.
It is.
when
You
you
look
start
so
it.
much better. I got to get some of that.
like he just cleaned his grill with that, and now he's brushing his teeth. Are you gonna?
Dude, it looks like he ate a lump
Oh
of
my
charcoal.
God! You might lose teeth when you rinse.
I doubt that.
Are we
well, they're
reco-
probably gone already.
Are we back on?
Oh, yeah, we've been.
Oh, good. Good.
God.
What, do you think we were lying to you?
Did you think it would be white? It's black powder.
Dude, oh my
It's
God.
like what's left in my lump charcoal bag when I'm done using it.
Oh, this is great. He's going to get sponsored by, what is that charcoal briquette company?
Yes.
Kingsford.
Kingsford.
Kingsford toothpaste.
Kings. and you don't need lighter fluid.
Yeah, Match Light toothpaste.
Let's see, Ed.
Oh, that's
Oh, wow,
way
look
better.
at how sparkly they
It's
are.
very pearly white.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Let me see. Let me see. Smile. Oh yeah, that's way better.
Oh, I can't see.
Should
Damn
have
it.
done it before and after. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Is that like
Yeah.
well, you got the
Yeah.
the brush.
You did good.
You did good, Ed. You
I
did
don't want to
good.
look at him.
You did real good.
Trying to look away.
I mean,
I mean, yeah.
if it were,
Here, take that.
I mean,
napkin and wipe your teeth.
he started
Your
with
teeth. Now look at
sweet
it.
corn,
Is there?
and now
Oh, yeah.
he's
They all came off. I hope.
it's kind of.
I mean,
they're still
I'm
gray.
hoping there's still some on there.
Yeah,
Well, look, I can see it in here.
Why are you looking at it like it's a mirror?
it's very gray. It's
It's a light,
you're
lighter.
like a sad winter day. I think the Mamas and the Papas wrote a song about your teeth.
Yeah.
all the leaves.
lighter shade of green.
Like you've been exhaling diesel exhaust. I don't think you rinsed the bottom.
Yeah, I don't think he rinsed very well.
Is that your normal tone?
It could be. I feel like it's like black and white photography.
Yeah.
Look
at-
Oh my God, this is so great.
Yeah. Your teeth go from yellow to ash. in one brushing.
If it were Ash Wednesday, he'd be hip.
Oh yeah.
Came out my nose.
What did? What'd you rinse with? Beer?
Beer.
What? Rinse it with some Elvis sweat.
I did. I rinsed
Elvis juice.
it with beer.
Wow.
Is it
Did
better?
it taste funny or?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
The beer or the charcoal?
I don't know.
All of the above.
Chocolate is it's an unusual. It's not bland. There's a weird back taste to it.
You mean like
But does
fire?
I wonder if it'll heal my teeth though. The
No,
Oh yeah.
Ill teeth?
I don't know.
it doesn't build.
It just gets all the grit. I mean, you're obviously going to need to brush a while to get all the grit off.
You're like pheasant.
A long
Gravel.
while.
Pheasant eat gravel with their food so that it digests.
You should, I did hear you say I'm going to be sponsored by Kingsford. Oh God, no!
Wow, that's something.
We can end real quick. Do you want to do a shout out? I want to do a real quick shout out to my kitty trapping girl. Who do you want to name? Give me a random name. Joanna. Joanna. Roxanne, the kitty trapping girl that's out there.
That's trapping all your feral cats.
Dude, they're all gone.
I hope she's throwing them in the quarries.
No,
Not really. I'm just kidding. I hope she's letting them loose in the woods.
No, they're
all
finding
biting her, and she's infected now.
They're finding good homes for them. So thank you for the shout out to, what did it say, Joanna? Roxanne.
Like a good home in the woods, or
No, like a good. The kitties. Everybody loves kitties, but no one likes the older. Would you ever adopt an older animal?
An older dog, yes. I'm not a fan of cats, though.
I know you're not a fan of kids,
But an older dog, absolutely. If I were ready to get another dog, and
if you ever
came across the dog that I'm like, oh my God, he's like the perfect match, or she's the perfect match for me, then yeah.
How do you determine see, that's another crazy part.
Well, you get to meet them before you adopt them.
Really?
You can tell when it's right.
I've never had the opportunity to go, and it's always been someone
Else's pet that they've gifted to you.
That's the truth. That's the truth. We want to end real quick. We're just a hair over useless degrees.
My God.
We were talking about this
because we were talking about the Australian breakdance girl and her degree, and we're like, what other useless degrees are actually out there? Like 18th century medieval interpretive dance with hand puppets
And cornbread making.
Yeah.
Stone ground.
It's just what are you gonna do with your $20,000 degree?
I like this.
Would you like fries with that?
Right. Because here's the thing: you wonder where these people. Listen, I never got the opportunity to go to college. I don't know about you, but I never got the opportunity. And
obviously, no offense.
The look in her face says everything to me.
Neither did I. So
that's right. No, I didn't get the opportunity.
we didn't have the money.
Situation didn't allow it anything else. My dad wanted.
Well, you had a kid at 16.
I didn't. Well, no, it was at 16. But my dad would have. He said that he would have sacrificed somehow. Told me that. And I said no. I didn't want that burden on someone else. And I said
plus he would have hung it over your head.
Goddamn right. He son of a bitch. Right, yeah. So they would have been, they hung it over your head the whole time.
Hung it over your Italy.
So mean. But yeah, so I didn't get the opportunity to go to college.
Maybe you should have went to be a dental hygienist or something.
See, now you could have done it online.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean,
that and lock picking.
Now. Yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a firm believer. I now, as an adult, look back on it and say, college is only for people like doctors, lawyers, or accountants.
Teachers.
I think that's borderline. Because here's the thing: when my
dental assistants,
that one I could read.
When you actually need the education to do your job.
Yeah, my stepdaughter, she even said, she goes, anybody could come in here. Everything is in a book, and you just follow the thing to teach the book to the kids. She goes, "Why did I go to school to do? I can be a substitute teacher and just do the same goddamn. Not anything against teachers, but you know what I mean." Yeah. But doctors, lawyers, accountants, stuff like engineers, I get going to that. But other than that, I think the smartest thing is exactly
Trades.
exactly. Exactly. Trades.
Oh, trades.
Trades.
But the thing is, your body can only take so much of the trades.
I'm not denying it, but
Right.
you'll make 10 times the amount of money.
They say
Maybe.
it takes 15 to 20 years to catch up to a college degree to catch up to a trade.
Really?
Yes. That's what it's up to.
And I can agree with that.
Yeah. I mean, I heard of linesmen
Right.
make the one, I mean,
Are
it's
linesmen
not
considered-
uncommon to make 250 grand a year.
What?
Up to 400.
Well, wait a
One guy
minute.
make 160 in 6 months.
Yeah, but stop. Listen, your linesmen, those dudes can be barbecued like that
Anybody
doing their
can.
job. No,
They go to the storm. The one guy we're working with, he gets called down for like to Houston.
You could
He
be
worked 15
barbecued,
days,
dude.
and he grossed $14,000.
Ooh, that's enough to pay for your.
Well, no, it was
work.
10,000 a week. 10,000 a week he grossed. 10,000 a week. They pay for all his flight, everything, all his travel.
sometimes it's where when you're those guys, linesmen. I'm going to say this, not just the electricians and union, but I'm going to say in general, dude, they're out in the middle of a storm when it's lightning, and these guys are going to
Get my internet back up. Sons of
Actually,
bitches.
they're out when it's done.
What do you mean? No, are they?
After the
It's not in the
damages.
storm. It's after the storm's over. You got to go fix
They
it.
get called in after
Oh, I
a
thought
storm.
it's during the like when the power goes out and it's
No.
And there's some jobs that are like operators. They drive the trucks and whatever, and they're making the same.
And
you
they
know,
sit in the air conditioned or heated cab.
Or I'm not saying it's easy at all. You have to
Damn
stop
right.
everything you're doing and go, and you're there. You know,
Yeah.
you get paid 16-hour days,
right.
but you know,
Right.
it's not that.
Yeah,
It's
I know a
killing
guy
you,
that,
but yeah,
right.
it's intensive training and everything.
Absolutely,
So.
dude, because you got lives on the line. You got lives on the line. You know, I'm gonna okay. I'm
But
gonna,
you know what? In defense of teachers, they do need their education. We don't want idiots.
I wish they made money.
Exactly. I got a good friend that's a teacher.
Why
and,
wouldn't they make money?
Yeah,
You know,
they,
I mean,
they,
I don't
for the amount of
understand.
schooling he needed to be a teacher, he doesn't make what he should. I really think he should.
I'm just saying that trades are the way because
trades are the way to go now because they
Yeah.
pushed college for the last 20 years, and now
Yes.
they have nobody to do the trades.
Yes, they have
You know what
nobody
I
to
mean?
build.
There's
the
such
shit
a
to be-
demand for
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
It really is.
So, but
it's
here's
a
the
good
thing.
education, the insurance, the benefits,
Yes.
the
Yeah,
retirement.
if I
everything is all there.
wasn't in a union, I would have never been able to retire at 56.
Yeah, but look what's near us. For the near us is
56.
You're Svelte 56.
for near us for the audience out there is Oberlin College, which is in the top
Top something.
20.
Top. No,
Colleges?
it's like a top 10.
Yeah, but your
Just recently
degree
I
in
saw a top-
cello.
It's top 10.
Top
yeah.
10 colleges.
Top
in the,
10 of
Is
liberal
it the
arts
state,
or
or
whatever.
you're saying in the country?
country.
In the country.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so what's an average thing? $50,000 a year there?
Oh no,
Oh, maybe a
more.
semester.
Yeah, maybe a semester. You're probably looking at
Yeah.
more like 90, 80, 90, 100.
Dude, all the celebrities kids go to Oberlin College.
yeah.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
It's all rich East Coast.
And that the rich, but just to get in there, it's almost all grants and scholarship students. There really isn't a lot of enrolled, privately paid. I think the percentage is very low,
low.
in the team.
Can't afford that, son. You got to go to Harvard instead.
It's all government funded and privately.
See, that's what's crazy. And they come out, you said liberal arts. Where do you really, I mean, are they really, I'm not saying that they're not. I don't know enough about it. But where, versus a trade, you're building the country. Versus a liberal arts, you come out and go, where do you go?
Preach against the country. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what liberal arts would get you other than a platform to be creative with music or writing or things of that nature, maybe even teaching.
But not
philosophy.
everybody can be successful in their field.
That's what
you
I'm
know
saying.
what I mean?
Right.
And that holds true for anything.
And they got so they're
Yeah.
say they're $200,000 in debt on this degree that
Right.
They're working for nonprofit.
16th century water boiling.
Yeah. Very difficult.
Yeah,
A lot of prerequisites.
a lot of
But on the other hand,
I heard one of the
Let alone
extracurricular
division.
things you had to do was breakdancing.
yeah. On the other hand, you're not guaranteed. I mean, just because
Yeah,
you
you're
say,
not guaranteed.
well, no. I'm saying with the trades, it's not just walk in and do it.
Oh, no.
It's a lot of schooling. It's a
Yeah.
lot of effort.
Right.
It's a lot of
Right.
hours. So,
Right.
If you suck, they ain't going to hire you.
yeah.
And you know what?
You'll be
have
gone
to
in a
still-
week.
You still have to get a job and qualify and
And
test.
keep your job.
Yeah.
I would be willing, and please correct me if I'm wrong, that I would
You're wrong.
Oh, I will. What were you saying?
Wrong.
that I'll just use you. You're the easy target because you're in front of me versus Monk that's
Sure.
away. That Well, I would think that there's more electricians than Monk. Are you an? Is it?
There's more electricians than anything.
There.
They're like
all
100
need us.
to 1.
Well, wait,
They all need
wait,
us.
was he? Are you considered what, an operating engineer? Is that category?
Yes.
Okay. I would say that there's fewer operating engineers because it's such a specific type of field
You
versus
don't need them.
Well, it depends
don't
what
need-
job you're on.
Yeah, you don't need 10.
Before you were there, Wayne, it was all operating engineers.
Right, because of what the work you're doing. There was no electricians. You know,
Right.
it's where you're at. Like he said, it's what's going on in the job.
Right. Well,
Now
here's-
that
my original question is this: is that you get out, say you're an engineer,
He's a lone
or
wolf.
excuse me, you're an electrician. You go to school, you did all your 4 years,
5.
five. Is it 5 years?
Yep.
Okay, 5 years training that you get out. Even if if you were at this scale, which is the top scale, versus you were lower in your class of, you'd still get a job doing it as a trade. You're still going to make
Yeah.
$25-30 an hour.
Oh no, that's what you start at.
Yeah.
As an apprentice, 50% wage. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Versus out with a liberal arts degree that you got to find a job.
Yeah,
If
you
you
make
can
25
find
a
one.
year, maybe 30
Right.
grand a year, 40.
If you're lucky.
If you can find one.
Versus an
Yeah.
electrician getting out, and you're saying that's apprentice. You're starting out
Yeah.
at 25, so you could be graduating at, not graduate. That's the wrong
Yeah.
term, but yeah, at $40-50 an hour. Okay, in that
23 years old
That's
with
why-
pensions and
Right.
everything.
401k.
we don't do this because it's easy, though. Remember
Yeah, it's not
Dude,
easy.
your body gets beat the
I
fuck
agree.
up.
Yeah.
I agree with
I
that.
don't, you know,
that's not a lot of money for what
Right.
it takes.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Because
Thank
there
you.
were days I couldn't even like straighten my knees for a half hour.
Can you explain this too? Because
Probably not.
Yeah,
We're gonna-
work is something you do when you get paid,
Yeah,
and you have to wake up in the
You
morning.
got to wake up early in the morning.
it's called a job.
Yeah.
A little look on his face. Is it all? No. Is that when I would, and here's a weird thing. This is where I was going to ask, is that all the older people that train younger people that didn't know, like Ted, we know Teddy, who's
Yeah.
passed on, God bless him. When I worked for Teddy, that dude was a solid ball. I mean, he was just horrible at times to work for because he was so mean to someone that was a newbie.
But you
know-
persevered and learned a lot.
I'm not denying that. I'm just saying, are in every field, are they like that? Go ahead.
No.
Well, no, because if you're going to liberal arts and you make a mistake, you might get a bad grade or give misinformation. You make a mistake in the trades, you could kill somebody or yourself.
Boom.
Okay, that's
There's no,
that's a good response.
excuse the phrase,
No,
fucking around.
No, that's a good
You're
response.
talking about,
Yeah.
and you're
someone's
working with a guy, he depends on you to have your shit together.
Right. No, I get that. See, this is like, I'm going to use,
Charge electrical.
I'll use a perfect
That's where I was going with
example. We were building this addition on an urgent care center, all right, when I was working for this guy that he and I mutually know, and when he was alive.
Yeah.
And this guy would have me, and I wasn't in an apprenticeship. He wasn't, this was non-union, and I was just,
Labor.
You were
good
general
call.
labor. Yeah.
It's not a bad thing, yeah.
No. Dude, that's how I learned a lot of the stuff. However,
You weren't top of your class, obviously.
what is it?
No.
No offense.
Yeah.
No offense. Listen, this guy would have me, and this is the part that really bothered. There was a part. Okay, we did the ridge board.
Let's
All
not
right.
get too detailed.
No, I'm not.
So essentially what happened.
No, this is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
We did this ridge board, and what happened is you had to hang out on the end, and we had to fire this nail in to the rafter.
Yeah,
Should have used that
okay.
kung fu dude that threw
right.
the nails, and he would just scream at me, going, God damn it, Ed Money, just hang. And he would scream at me because it was the most precarious thing to hang. No safety lines.
Okay, so what are you getting?
There's your difference.
That's the difference.
No, what I'm
You're
getting-
not allowed to do that in a safe job with
Right.
a full and-
Right. Well, the funny part is when he came in, I'm like, God damn, why didn't you do it? He goes, I wouldn't have done that. I just made you do it. You know what I mean? And I thought, okay, that's part of the learning. I get it.
That's nothing. That is a terrible example
No,
for
it's
everything.
not.
It is.
is totally,
That has
because
nothing to do with anything.
no,
We train everybody because they are going to be the people that take over after we're gone, and then they train the next people, and that's how it all keeps moving and moving and moving.
Yeah.
And moving.
That guy was just a hack. That guy was just a hack throwing you out there. I mean, that's
Yeah, and you know he had no pension, he had no health care, he had no nothing.
quality. That's
We
not
did-
safety. That's not standards. It's nothing.
We did nothing that involved safety.
Okay, well then
I'll tell
your
you that.
example really means nothing.
No, it does.
I don't mean-
It
no, it
does.
doesn't.
Yes, it does.
I saw a cool T-shirt the other day.
Yes.
This young
Nobody
guy
likes
was
that.
wearing.
Yeah.
It says, "Your pension depends on training me," or something like that. And
Right.
it was like so perfect.
Yeah.
You got to show that kid how to do it, or else you're not going to have any money.
Skilled labor isn't cheap. Cheap labor isn't skilled.
There you go.
Boom.
There you go.
Boom.
That's a pretty good sentence.
Drop the mic.
I'll give you that sentence. We can end on that. I'll give you that
There you go.
sentence. That was a good one. We're going to be leaving with Cream Blade. It's a song, Heavenly. Check it out at the end. Again, like, share, subscribe. Check out all the places and things that we mentioned. We tried from Brownhill Market Store. Check them out on the exit off of Ohio at Baumhart exit. Head north on them at 1605 North Ridge Road. Allstate, Muscle Vodka, anything we mentioned. Just check-
Ziggy'sPubRestaurant.com.
Ziggy's, definitely Ziggy's Pub. Check out anything we mentioned. These beers we mentioned. Check. Give them
give a shout out.
The terrible toothpaste that I just tried. I just tried.
But dude, keep using it. Let's see if it works.
I'm gonna see if it works.
Take a picture of your yellow teeth
Come back
today.
and he'll grind them down to like little caramel stubs.
He's gonna mix like coarse sea salt with it.
garlic.
They're gonna be
Mix garlic.
They're gonna look like a caramelized onion. They're gonna be so thin.
His teeth will look like Jewel.
Wait, the singer?
Yes.
Dude, take a picture.
She only had
of
one
yellowness.
bad tooth.
Yeah.
And then like 2
What
weeks.
do you mean yellowness? I'm not yellow.
I mean,
These are pearly whites. God damn it.
they sure are.
On his ears, you're listening to Late Night with Ed Money here on the website, which is late night with edmoney.com. Beautiful teeth. We're thrilled people having conversations about life.
Yellow.
Where you normally listen to myself, Ed Money. Right over here is CPAP Chuck walking away.
We'll see ya. And look close at his yellow teeth on the video.
They're beautiful.
They're like bicolor corn.
And it is sweet corn season, so I can blend in. God damn, I love sweet corn. So you can hear.
You look in the bin and Ed's laying there covered in corn smiling, and I'll just see those teeth and people think it's corn. Don't get that one. It's one of those crappy little ones.
You can hear him, but never see him. Is the bug.
See ya.
And last but not least, always keeping us in balance and check is Bueno Bueno.
We'll see you.
Glad he's back from his
Bye,
cruise.
Wayne.
Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Audience members, again, like, share, subscribe, tell 2 friends. Always remember that you are somebody. And don't be materialistic because it gets you nowhere. And after that, we are out of here.
The views on this show do not reflect.
You've been listening to Late Night with Ed Money, brought to you by 3 Bowls of Crunch Production. Late Night with Ed Money is a copyrighted show, and any unauthorized reproduction for sale is strictly prohibited without written and or verbal consent from Ed Money. Otherwise, we'll find out where you live and beat the shit out of you. Thank you for listening.